Well, no, they're not part of it. They're the lead investigation. They're leading the investigation.
Okay.
All those people.
I'm going to, this has every channel in the world on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I called LAFC.
We'll get started in a second, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. To start off the press conference, we're going to play a video, and we'll play the video of part of the incident, and then we'll transition, okay? Which side? I think maybe you want to come on this side. Okay. And then there's a little bit.
So, what I think was clear from the evidence that we have so far is that Drakeo and his group were treated differently than other artists who were able to have these huge entourages come in. We know that following the context of the criminal case that I was a part of, we know that there was fallout from that case. We know that it spread kind of through the music industry. We know that it spread throughout South Central Los Angeles. And it's important to note that this concert happened at Exposition Park, which is essentially in the heart of South Central Los Angeles, adjacent to where it's no secret, whether from law enforcement or anyone else, of the violence that can take place in that area, just in the neighborhoods just outside of where the event happened. And so I think that the threat to Drakeo in coming to an event where he's really coming to make a living, right? It is where I think that it's inherent with the nature of the other artists that were invited, the location of the venue, and the promoter's knowledge of Drakeo's history with the criminal justice system, where he was ultimately exonerated. But as we know, unfortunately, even where a person is proven innocent, he's exonerated, there is fallout from that. And that was known to all the promoters at the time this happened.
We'll take two more questions, and then we'll wrap. And we also have Dion, what's your last name?
Dion Benjamin.
Yeah. And they represent the family.
Recording in
Let's get
progress.
the lights off. Let's play the video.
Can you point to him?
So you'll see him right here, right there with the black jacket with the white letters. We will just back up a millisecond. Yeah.
He'll fit just barely.
And you can once you see here we go, right here.
Yeah.
With the white
Stripes?
Yeah, right there, right here, right
Okay,
here.
got it.
Exactly.
That's him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And just really quick, the big takeaway from this, the big takeaway from this is the lack of security. So again, for at minimum a minute, you see no signs of security at all. And there's this fence that allows people from the outside to come to where the artists are to go to their stage, the backstage. There should be security there. There's no one there. And so that's the big point of liability as well. That's the negligence, the failure to provide security for these artists and also for the safety of the other public.
I'm sorry, just one follow-up. Can you describe the nature of the lawsuit then? What are you suing and for what amount?
Well, we are suing for negligence, wrongful death, survival action as well. The amount we don't have at the moment, but if you want to speak more on that.
It will be no less than 20 million.
Live Nation?
Bobby D Productions, C3 Presents, and there will be others as well.
So these are all the promoters and Live Nation that you're filing suit against?
That is correct.
Okay. Just for clarification.
Caldwell had no security. That video ran for a full minute. A full minute. and you didn't see one security officer there. What you also see, you saw a large fence open up where people were streaming in and out, in and out. The concert, once upon
This isn't enough, we have a problem.
at this point, we're unsure as to what those discussions were, but I think that based upon your typical standard procedure when you're having a concert, most artists feel fairly safe because they believe and they trust that the promoters have set up a proper safety protocol.